guys, my name's Kaylee. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review of the game Tomb Raider. I got it for the PlayStation 3. Before I get started, I wanted to do a little shameless plug, and if you want a more in-depth review, more intelligent, since I can write better than I speak, you can check out my game review on my blog. I'll be in the down, see what I mean? It'll be in the down bar. I'll give you a direct link. Okay, so without further ado, this is the name of the game. I got it for the PlayStation 3 because I just recently got the PlayStation. I've had an Xbox for a really long time. I had the PlayStation 2, but I went with Xbox because of the price difference when they first came out. But now, since the PS4 is coming out, I got the PS3 because of the price drop, and I wanted a Blu-ray because I just got a new TV. Woo, TV. Funny story though, I had a $5 TV beforehand, so you can imagine the craziness I experienced when I got a new TV and all the... I thought games looked good before, but now they look crazy. Yeah, so I'll start off with the game. I got this one. It's my third game for the PlayStation. The other... fourth game. My other three are Little Big Planet 1, Little Big Planet 2, and Ratchet & Clank, because that one came with the game, the system, but yeah, I like that one too, whatever. But yeah, so this was my first heavy game for the PlayStation. I wanted to see how it stacked up against playing one on Xbox. But yeah, before I get into it, I'll show you how the packaging is. It was kind of cool, I like that about it. You get your game, obviously, but then it also comes with this cool graphic novel here. So there we go, all this stuff inside. Kind of gives you like a backstory before the plot gets started in the game. Yeah, like how the characters met, how they come together to be on this expedition, what it's all about. I'm not going to give you any details in the plot because obviously if you're looking up my game review, you haven't got it yet, or you're thinking about getting it, or I just don't want to spoil it for you, but I kind of do that in the blog though, but whatever. Yeah, so where was I talking about? Oh yes, where it starts. I'm not going to talk about the setting, but starts off as Lara being very young and impressionable, and one of her how she pretty much becomes the murderous, crazed, awesome, phenomenal character we all came to love playing her franchise. I played my first Tomb Raider for the computer like a very, very long time ago. More than 10 years ago, I think. I just remember I was little then. I think I was like 13. I just remember it being really difficult for me because I hadn't played a lot of computer games in the past. But I liked it. I liked swimming around. I don't think I even accomplished anything, but I really liked the game. So I went and got this one. It's kind of a nostalgic, and I wanted to see like where they took it. And if you read my blog, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10, and I'll tell you why. Because I'll give you the good first. So the good is the visuals were like cinematic, like phenomenal. When she like falls through stuff, or like action scenes, cut scenes, there's lots of different camera angles, lots of zoom in, lots of high def pictures, beautiful scenery. I liked how you could mess around with your surroundings, like you can blow down doors with your shotgun, and like it helps you explore things. It makes it more like interactive. I liked how you could scale walls. I liked the actual archaeological story of the island. I'm not going to tell you about it, but I liked the archaeological side of it. Yeah, I liked... I'm going to get started with the ones that I don't like because those things keep popping into my head. I don't like how you had to sneak up on your enemies a lot, and that was like a big cornerstone of the game. I got Dishonored as well, and I found out that I couldn't finish the game because of that reason. And if you like to do those kind of things, that if you find it suspenseful, if that's the kind of thing you like to play, you'll like this game. But you kind of have to come in all like secret, and then you have to peg them off so no one else can hear, or everybody turns around, and then it's like all hell breaks loose. And I don't know, I kind of like just like storming in and killing everyone and just like battle axes, and I like those kind of games. So this one, and I understand why they would do that, because she is small in this game. Like, she's more like me. It's kind of realistic. Like, I couldn't take on 20 guys. I have to do it quietly and secretly. So I understand why they would make it that way, but it's just my own personal preference, I guess. But yeah, I didn't like that. And I also didn't like the fact that 10 guys would be patrolling like a road in an abandoned, isolated island. Like, why are they there? Why do you need 10 of them, like, against this little girl here? I don't know, it just seemed like far-fetched. A lot of the things in the game seemed really far-fetched. Like, she gets an arrow through her stomach in the beginning, and yet she's wading through all these pools of like blood and guts, and she's fine. Don't worry about anesthetic. Don't worry about that stuff. You don't have to clean your wounds. It'll be fine. But then they also have heavily like, now she's learning how to survive, and it's like, well, she wouldn't survive in the first place. She gets stuck in a bear trap. She gets grazed by bullets. She falls from like crazy heights, yet she can still just, you know, stick her pick in there, climb up a huge mountain, no problem. And I don't know, just like, I know I'm not supposed to take it that seriously, but then there's so many like, I don't know, hypocrisies in the whole game that kind of brought it down for me as well. Another thing that I liked is the hunt for like hidden items and stuff like that, and the way that you could mess around with your environment. But then as I was doing that, I would get like too many random enemy encounters. If you ever played Pokemon, like, you can get frustrated, like, or if you've played like Final Fantasy and you're just looking for something and you keep getting those like battles, well, you can't turn them off, so kind of sucks. Another thing I had was there'd be like a dozen wolves, or like you'd see like 4 wolves, and you'd get your bow out and you're turning so slowly, can't aim, and then there's someone attacking you from behind and on the side. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I just suck at this game. Probably that's the case, but I don't know, I got really frustrated playing this game a lot because I have no patience, and yeah. That was pretty much my biggest problems with the game. Overall, I would recommend it to people that need a game, because let's face it, there aren't a lot of good games out right now. I'm getting Gears of War 3 soon. Yeah, or Gears of War 4. The new one, anyway. Yeah, but yeah. So there wasn't a lot of new games out. I really wanted to play this game. I liked it. The story is really predictable, though. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but you can get the feeling from like the first 10 pages of the graphic novel how this is going to end up. Yeah, the whole story is about how she becomes evil, like, not evil, but like, not even evil, but more like, what's the word for it? Self-dependent, like, independent. There, wow. Okay, independent. But yeah, so overall, really good game. Gave it 7.5. I don't give a lot of games a lot of high marks, so on my scale, I would still recommend it to my friends. I haven't played the multiplayer yet, because I am a loser and I haven't gotten anyone to come over to my house. Besides that, I'd say get the game. It's good for action and scaring the crap out of you. At least it did me. And yeah, it was pretty epic, I guess. But I'll let you see for yourself. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming.